what do you think of the new British Prime Minister, Liz Truss? And how important is the UK to India? RL says, writing to you from London, as India dumps the UK behind in GDP, who will benefit more from a free trade agreement between the UK and India? UK, being a major exporter of services, can gain a lot more from India, access to 1.3 billion plus people, than India can gain from accessing the small and declining UK economy. How do we make sure these looters don't try it again with India? Okay. Two questions, but related questions. What do I think of the new British Prime Minister Liz Truss? She's a nobody. She's gonna achieve nothing. Yeah, she was one of two candidates, contending, vying with each other to ascend to the post of prime minister, which is the servant in chief of the US empire. That's all it is. She's going to achieve nothing. She's going to last maybe 2 or 3 years, and if she lasts too long, she will be replaced by some other prime minister. That's how the typically works in the UK now. Yeah, 2 3 years the prime minister lasts, and then something happens. Something is engineered, political coup or whatever, and then a new prime minister comes to place, and that new prime minister is again a person with no great leadership capabilities or anything, no great vision. Their only vision is to serve the masters. So that's what I think of Liz Truss. She's a nobody, and she won't achieve, as far as I think she's not going to amount to anything like her predecessors before her, her more immediate predecessors before her. Now, the other question is about the free trade agreement. The UK is still the number 6 economy in the world. The only relevance they have today, the UK, in the global economy is as the global hub of money laundering. All the various companies, shell companies, dodgy companies, shady companies, etc., that exist in the world for the purpose of money laundering, they are all headquartered in London. Many of them, not all, many of them, and there's all kinds of fishy dealings happening in London, and all the various dictators have significant investments in the UK and in London. They own properties in the UK and London. Various Indian fugitives, I don't know, for some reason they like to go to London and stay there, and they feel very safe and comfortable there. So that's the only relevance the UK has. It says it's the global money laundering hub. That's all it is. So a free trade agreement between India and the UK, I'm not sure how much it will benefit India. And the UK economy is declining. India's economy is gathering steam and expanding as it should. So India won't gain much from accessing the small and declining UK economy. But for now, we can have some kind of deal worked out with them. And how do we make sure these looters don't try it again with India? They are not in a position to try anything again with India. The UK is no longer a world power. It's not even a second class power. It's a third rate power. It's not in a position to try anything with India. The only thing is they have a significant media industry, and that still influences the minds of Indians a lot, because Indians consume news and information in English mostly these days, and that's why they still have some kind of hold on the Indian psyche that will be dealt with in the due course of time. So that's what I think of the UK. Not a big deal anymore, and it's gonna become even lesser of a deal as the years go by, as it should.